Good morning, all. Today is 10th of June, and it's 7:23 a.m. Eastern Time. This is our quick morning call, daily market outlook call. So what we have on the data today, President Trump is speaking at 4 p.m., and apart from that, we have core CPI tomorrow, CPI month-over-month, CPI year-over-year, so all tomorrow. And then we have PPI on Thursday, so Wednesday, Thursday is heavy, and then we have 10 years bond auction tomorrow, and then 30 years bond auction on Thursday, and then sentiment data on Friday. So today is very thin on the market economic calendar. Let's go to our news. So US-China trade talks in focus, Apple AI announcement, what's moving the market. So that's basically moving the market. Let's see if there's anything else which catches my eye. Okay, so on the second day of US-China trade talks, right? Okay, and President Trump indicates some progress in the first day of talks, while other U.S. officials hinted at a possible deal around the export control rare earth material. Okay, what else? All right, so on this, Apple announces incremental AI feature. I think this is not probably the market will not like this, but let's see. Apple kicked off its annual developers conference with the key address that included a range of updates to its artificial intelligence offering. So let's see how the market behaves today. Okay, let's go to the market probability map. So according to our market probability map for today is Dow historically. Now this is the market probability map, guys. Dow historically has been up 40% of the time on 10th of June, 39% S&P, and 40% on NASDAQ. And my research suggests that when we have figures below, we have rise below 49 to 51%, that their data now turns out to be a bearish day. So let's see how it goes. As TW, let's just introduce a little bit about TWT Learning. TWT Learning provides financial market education and research. We try and identify high probability investing and trading setups. So investing means longer term, medium, short term. It can be intraday. So these setups are fractal. You can apply on any time frame you like. So if you're looking for longer term, medium term, short term, yeah, you can apply there. Thank you very much for following me on Twitter and subscribe. Please subscribe me on YouTube. Please do visit my website, see the testimonials of the students I have trained so far. And let's move to our Dow Jones. Okay. Still in the same box, in the rectangle formation. Yes, did break through the descending trend line, but ranging between 42,500 to 4890. What was the high? So so it's basically 42,900. So it's ranging between that. We still right now we are at. We close at 42,761. Let's see what happens in the market today. We'll look into futures in a bit. S&P. We did break through this box. There's a possibility of retest of this box. So we closed at 6,005. We can come back to 55,960. There's a retest possibility. And the same goes with NASDAQ cash in NASDAQ 100 index. So basically, we have broken through 21,455, 500, made a new high. That was last week. We just retested that high, and a possibility of a dip. There's always a possibility of a dip to retest. Okay, let's go to futures. And today I got some requests from the guys about Bitcoin, so I'll cover a couple of them. So some of them have asked me to look into Bitcoin, so that's what I'm going to do. So futures are actually trading at the top of this range, and if this range is not taken out, which is about 21,973, MNQ futures, which is NASDAQ futures, so 21,973. 21,936 here and 21,973. So basically struggling to break this. We fail to break, we come down. S&P futures, we are right at the top of the range, right? So we tried a couple of times. 6,025, 6,027, and 6,040, but coming back to 6,011, which is not a good sign. Probably we can come down a bit. So there may be a little bit of a slow to flat to a little bit bearish day, which also is in line with what we are seeing on the market probability map. This market probability map, guys, is a guideline. Use it as a guideline and then follow the day, how the market goes. I use it as a guideline. So this is done. This is done. Okay, so now we come down to QQQ. Nothing much has happened except QQQ did go higher, and now it's actually coming back a little bit. Probably retest of this line. 530 is possible. We are okay. We are at 530. So sorry, not 530. 527 is possible. Let's go on SPY. SPY is broken this trend line as mentioned yesterday, and then we are just having strong resistance around 600. So probability of coming down to 595 is very high in the first half in the morning session. UXUI, it's still holding, hasn't broken. We have seen a low of 20. We are holding. As long as we hold 20, we are just going to range bound between 21 and 20. We break 20, then the volatility will go down. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is actually trading near the highs and steading into a consolidation mode. So probability is 11,500 to 10,600. I mean, not 11,000, 111,000. 112K to 106K. Same goes with Ethereum in the range 2,780 to 2,800 to 2,550. Same goes for XRP, facing a strong resistance here. As long as it remains below this resistance, which is around 2348, 23,500, there is a possibility of coming back to 2,100. Solana, actually, there's a double top formation going on, some sort of a breakout here. Possibility is Solana may go a little bit higher to 164. Right at the moment, it is about 159, so can go to 164 or 165. In the case of ADA, nice rebound, but facing good resistance around 225, 33, 34. Right, and where it is now? It is at 24.75. So let's go to our Tesla. As I mentioned yesterday, that as long as Tesla holds this base, Tesla can go back higher. Tesla is going towards 325, 326 in a gradual fashion. Whatever the outcome of the talk between President Trump and Elon Musk, it's been factored in. Let's see how it goes today during the day. But I think on the rallies there will be some sell-off. And the other thing is 12th is the robotaxi event, so we'll see how it goes. NVDA held this line, which I mentioned, tried in the overnight market to go above 140. One tried 145, coming back. Let's see how it goes during the day. It needs to clear 144, 145 further right. AMD, slow turtle rise. So let's say it tried 122, 123 a couple of times. Let's see if it can break 123 today actually in the market. Alphabet, nothing. Slowing down. The upside move is losing steam. Broadcom, as mentioned, that there will be a gradual dip in Broadcom. All the factored pre and post markets are done. So some slow gradual move towards 235 to 37 is possible, but again the trend is still up higher. It's not downward. It's just a correction to the earnings, buying around the earnings or buying before the earnings. Right? Apple Failed to break this one. Again, it has a good support around 200. So 200 to 205, 206 looks like the range. Microsoft just holding these gains. Amazon moved higher. There's a possibility it may dip a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's go to gold. Gold is actually coming back, has broken this trend line. Okay, and now it's holding this trend line. So on the downside, 328990, and probability is maybe 33, 60, 70 is possible. Gold is doing, the dollar is doing nothing. It's in the range 99, between 900 and 99. Let's see which side it breaks. Oil is moving a little bit higher. Oil can go to 66.86. US 10-year Treasury not doing nothing. It's flat, same 4.45, 4.50. Have a wonderful trading day, guys. This is our morning call, and we'll touch base with you tomorrow. Take care.